Good day, folks, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you stories about haunted condominiums based on true-to-life experience. Get ready to experience eerie sensation while listening to a compilation of 3 scary stories. If you're ready, we're gonna start. In 3, 2, 1.
The ghostly tenants. Once a bustling hub of modern living, the prestigious New York City condo stood tall with its sleek design and luxurious amenities. But behind the facade, something sinister lurked within its walls. With only a few tenants occupying its many units, the building seemed eerily empty, a ghostly presence to the outside world. Rumors spread like wildfire among the city's inhabitants about the haunted condo. Whispers of spectral figures wandering the hallways and eerie noises echoing through the corridors sent shivers down the spines of those brave enough to enter. The paranormal activity grew stronger with each passing day as the ghostly tenants made their presence known. One particular condo on the top floor, unit number 13, became the epicenter of the supernatural occurrences. It was said that a tragic love story unfolded within its confines many years ago. A wealthy couple, Charles and Edna, had once called this place their home. But their passionate romance took a dark turn, leading to a violent end. Legend has it that one fateful evening, Charles, consumed by jealousy and rage, ended Edna's life with a chilling act of violence. Haunted by what he had done, Charles met his own demise as well, plunging to his death from the balcony of their penthouse apartment. Since that horrific night, their spirits remained trapped within the condo, doomed to wander its halls for eternity. As the decades passed, a string of brave souls attempted to make the condo their own, unaware of the restless spirits that resided there. Countless tenants experienced unexplainable phenomena. Objects moving on their own, mysterious whispers in the dead of night, and unsettling apparitions that would vanish without a trace. News of the haunted condo spread throughout the city, attracting the attention of paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike. A team of experts, armed with their equipment, ventured into the haunted abode, hoping to shed light on the restless souls trapped within. During their investigation, the ghostly presence grew stronger, causing a chill to linger in the air and sending shivers down their spines. Eerie voices whispered their sorrowful stories, and strange shadows danced upon the walls. The paranormal investigators captured evidence of the supernatural, from chilling EVP recordings to inexplicable temperature drops. Word of the haunted condo's chilling tales reached the media, captivating the curiosity of the city's residents. The once desolate building now drew crowds of thrill-seekers, eager to experience the supernatural for themselves. Ghost tours were organized, and the haunted condo became a popular attraction for those seeking a bone-chilling thrill. But amidst the chaos of the curious visitors, the ghostly residents grew restless. Their torment intensified, their otherworldly presence yearning for peace. It was as if the influx of people awakened their dormant spirits, stirring up the energy within the haunted condo. In an attempt to appease the spirits, a group of paranormal experts decided to hold a seance within the condo's confines. They hoped to communicate with the ghostly tenants, offering them a chance to find solace and move on to the afterlife. As the seance began, the condo was enveloped in an otherworldly aura. The ghostly figures manifested themselves, their ethereal forms floating above the ground. Through the medium, they communicated their pain, their desire to find eternal rest. A collective surge of energy filled the condo, and a profound silence settled upon the room. The restless spirits, finally heard and acknowledged, began to fade away, their presence dissipating like a wisp of smoke. The haunted condo fell silent once more, at peace at last. The news of the spirits finding release spread throughout the city, bringing an end to the legend of the haunted condo. The building once again embraced its purpose as a place of refuge and tranquility, its dark history becoming a mere whisper in the wind. And so, the haunted condo entered a new era, its once empty halls filled with new tenants who remained oblivious to its chilling past. But beneath the surface, the memory of the ghostly tenants lingered, a ghost story that would be whispered from one generation to the next, ensuring that the spirits would never truly be forgotten. A tourist, terrifying experience. It was a dark and stormy night as Mark, a tourist in Denver, arrived at the condo he had rented for his stay. Little did he know that he was about to experience the most terrifying and horrific life experience he had ever encountered. As he entered the condo, a chilling wind blew through the hallway, sending shivers down his spine. The sense of unease washed over him, but he brushed it off as his imagination playing tricks on him. After all, he had always been a fan of scary stories and horror movies, so he thought he could handle anything. But as the night went on, strange things began to happen. Mark would hear unexplained noises coming from different parts of the condo. Footsteps echoed through the hallways, even though he was alone. Shadows danced on the walls, seemingly moving on their own. Unsettled by these occurrences, Mark reached out to the landlord for an explanation. The landlord assured him that the condo had no history of paranormal activity and dismissed his concerns as mere coincidences. However, Mark couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. One night, as Mark lay in bed, a horrifying figure appeared at the foot of his bed. It was a tall, gaunt man with a wrinkled face, staring at him with empty, soulless eyes. Mark's heart raced, and fear gripped him like never before. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The figure slowly approached him, its presence emanating a coldness that froze Mark to his core. It reached out a bony hand towards him, and Mark could feel its icy touch on his skin. He closed his eyes, praying for it to be just a nightmare. But when he opened them, the figure had vanished. Frightened and desperate for answers, Mark sought help from paranormal experts to investigate the haunting at the condo. They conducted hours of research and uncovered a dark secret. The condo was built on the site of an old graveyard, where restless spirits were said to roam. As the investigation continued, the encounters with the paranormal intensified. Mark could hear whispers in the walls, see objects moving on their own, and feel a constant, oppressive presence in every room. The condo had become a nightmare from which he couldn't escape. Haunted by these malevolent forces, Mark's life became a living hell. Sleepless nights and constant fear started to take a toll on his sanity. He tried to convince himself that it was all in his head, but deep down, he knew the truth. The condo was cursed. Unable to bear the torment any longer, Mark made the difficult decision to leave the condo. He packed his bags and never looked back, leaving behind the horror that had consumed his life. Though scarred by the experience, he knew he had survived a true nightmare.
The mysterious cry. The Crimson Heights condominium was known for its luxurious and elegant design, attracting wealthy individuals who sought a life of sophistication and comfort. Among the residents was Amelia, a young woman who had recently purchased a beautiful unit on the 7th floor. Little did she know that her dream home would soon become a nightmare she couldn't escape. As Amelia settled into her new abode, she began to notice an unsettling sound that echoed through the halls in the dead of night. A haunting cry that pierced the silence, leaving her trembling with fear. The cry seemed to emanate from the vacant room just a few doors down from her own. Curiosity got the better of Amelia as she couldn't resist investigating the source of the mysterious cries. With bated breath, she approached the door of the vacant room, her heart pounding in her chest. As she reached out to touch the doorknob, an icy chill ran down her spine. The moment she turned the knob, the crying ceased abruptly. Amelia cautiously stepped into the room, her eyes scanning the dimly lit space. The room appeared untouched, as if frozen in time. Dust clung to the furniture, and a sense of desolation hung heavy in the air. Taking a deep breath, Amelia summoned her courage and explored further. Each step echoed in the eerie silence as she made her way towards the source of the cries. Suddenly, she found herself standing in front of a cracked mirror that hung on the wall. Its glass seemed to hold a mysterious energy, reflecting the darkness within the room. As Amelia stared into her own reflection, a faint whisper echoed in her ears. The voice was filled with anguish and sorrow, as if trapped in a never-ending cycle of despair. It beckoned her to unravel the secrets that lingered within the walls of the vacant room, to set it free from its torment. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Amelia delved into the history of the condominium, searching for answers. She discovered a tragic tale of a young woman named Emily, who had once resided in the room. Rumors circulated that she had been driven to madness, consumed by heartbreak and despair. The more Amelia learned about Emily, the stronger the connection she felt. Night after night, she found herself drawn to the vacant room, desperate to uncover the truth behind the cries that haunted her every waking moment. One stormy evening, as lightning illuminated the darkened skies, Amelia made a chilling discovery. Hidden beneath the floorboards of the vacant room, she stumbled upon a bundle of letters stained with the passage of time. They chronicled Emily's tragic love affair, her heart shattered by betrayal and loss. Amelia couldn't deny the weight of the past that enveloped her. She knew she had to confront the lingering spirit of Emily and help her find peace. With the letters clutched tightly in her hand, she returned to the vacant room one last time. In the dim glow of a candle, Amelia whispered words of solace and understanding. She acknowledged Emily's pain, her heart reaching out to heal the wounds of the past. Slowly, the cries subsided, replaced by a gentle sigh as the spirit of Emily found solace and release. With the conclusion of her mission, Amelia felt a sense of closure within the walls of the vacant room. The haunting cries no longer echoed through the condominium, and peace was restored to Crimson Heights. Although the scars of the past may never completely fade, Amelia had become a guardian of the building's history, ensuring that Emily's tragic tale would never be forgotten.